Well, good afternoon and welcome to Beauty Your Way with Bren. And tonight's show is all about finding your true foundation shade. And so we're going to talk about a few different shades or foundations that you could choose from, CC cream, what have you. So that's the topic for tonight. So coming on, as you all are joining me, say hello. Hey. So I see Denise is on here. Not sure if Patty Medlin is still on here. Patsy Harmon. Hey, how are you girls doing tonight? I hope y'all have had a great day. I am all alone here at my house, so it is so quiet. Hey, Kathy Smith, how are you? I am looking forward to Friday's party together. Denise, thank you. I want to give a shout out to Denise Horn. She had my very first Zoom party this week. So she can tell you how I did. I got a little practicing to do, but they were so kind and gracious. She and her family and friends, I want to thank you all so much for, thank you, Denise, for hosting, and maybe they will come on and join me tonight. And so I really just thank you all for being patient with me. Beth, buddy, how are you? Donna, gosh, we're getting a lot of people hopping on. So as you hop on, it's my goal. My goal is that this page lights up with hearts and thumbs up, just like when you see one of those famous people come on and they have 1 million followers. They have 1 million followers and somebody's watching their live and just the hearts is going crazy. I long for that day when y'all love me that much and you have all your friends and family on here from every state of the union. So we are still working to build people in every state of the union. And so invite your friends. Maybe they're in California, maybe they're in Florida, maybe they're in Wyoming, wherever. Invite them to join us here. If they cannot understand me because I speak Appalachian, I will try to speak slow. I will try to say proper words. No, I won't. But we can have a translator on. I think this does come up with like the closed captions. So, but sometimes Siri don't even get what I'm saying, or whoever the person is, the closed caption person, they probably can't understand me either, but it's okay because we have fun. I see Nancy Griffith from Beckley, West Virginia. So shout out what state you're from. Tell me what state you're watching from. So it's my goal. I want to color my little map that I have over here on my wall. I have a map and I want to start coloring in the states of where we have people on and watching and where we have customers. So last week, you know, I spent a lot of time doing drawings. So I hope everybody that won something messaged me and told me they won. And those of you that did, hopefully you've received your prize by now. And if you didn't, it should be on its way. So yes, somebody is sending me some love and I appreciate you so much. So if y'all love live drawings, if you love to win prizes, and as I said, some of the things I give away is comment in this group right now too, if you don't mind to take demos. Sometimes you may see me demo something on here and it may be the last time I use it. Sometimes brand new products, I may use them once or twice and that's it. And I hate for them to just lay here and not get used. So if you all will comment, I don't mind to take demos. So just say this in right now, I don't mind to take demos. Then we, I'll know that. And if I ever send you a demo, maybe I've missed that you don't want demos. And if I send you a demo and you get something, you're like, this has been used, then you can tell me you don't want to get that anymore. Okay. So I'll try to make sure that I use like little sponges and all that kind of stuff so that it doesn't touch my skin or whatever. So I see some of y'all are posting, I don't mind to get demos. Woo! Okay. So again, last week I did give away a lot of stuff. So consultants, there you go. Thank you, Beth and Gina. Okay, perfect. So all right, well, I am going to hop on here. So right now you all can tag your friends. So tag your friends right now and invite them to the group. Tonight I'm going to be talking about foundation. So again, tell me who your consultant is or tell me who invited you here. Okay, now you all can see, I hope I am not, I don't think I'm blurry in the camera. Sorry, I've smudged my red lipstick, but I'm getting ready to take it off anyway. So, but as you can see, I have the new boosters displayed. Oh my goodness. Everybody watching is going to want boosters. Even if you're somebody using retinol, you can add in the boosters. So night before last, I used retinol. Last night, I used this new resurfacer. Let me get it where you can see it in the camera. So it is a booster that you can add in. So each one of them has their own job to do. You may be somebody, you may not need all the boosters, okay? So whatever your primary need is, you're gonna choose a booster. But last night I used the resurfacer, and what the resurfacer does is, the resurfacer is for, let me see what the resurfacer does. So sorry. Well, that one tells me how often you can use it. So the resurfacer is for the skin's texture. So it's going to make your skin smoother. It's got polyhydroxy acid, alpha hydroxy acid, and glycerin. So the main thing that it's going to do is it's going to resurface the skin and make your skin look a lot smoother. So I seriously did wake up this morning loving my skin. Okay, so each one of them, again, I will try to post it here in a bit. I will try to post what each one of these do, because your consultant has a goal of selling so many of them. Okay, now that's not what I meant to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my little dangly earrings because, oh, I love these. I love these, but I think it could be sometimes the sparkly picks up in the camera and it focuses on the sparkly, and sometimes I don't focus in very good. So I will take those off. Now, I will probably be drawing for some of those here in maybe in next week or the week after, whenever. So, and if I ever draw, when I draw and I say you're a winner, and just like these earrings, I'm trying to get all this stuff out of the way so that I don't always have to talk about this in every live. But as you can see, these are big earrings, but I love them. So if when I'm drawing and I draw your name, and you can just private message me or even in the comments, because I typically go back and look at all the comments, you can say, if you have a smaller pair or something, then, you know, if big earrings is not your thing, I will try to accommodate you if at all possible. Okay. So just so you know that if you prefer something else, I don't mind for you to say it in the comments or private message me. Now, right now I'm going to take my foundation off with my micellar water. Okay. Now the micellar water is something to clean your face with that you do not have to have water. Okay. So I don't want to take all my makeup off. but I am going to take off my foundation. Okay, so I'm going to take off my foundation. So I'm just going to remove this. So this actually removes your makeup. And this is like a pre-wash. I like to call it a pre-wash before I actually wash my face. I like to use this when I am in a hotel so that I actually don't, I'm going to take my lips off too so I don't get this all over my foundation. But I like to take my makeup off in a hotel with this so that I don't ruin their beautiful white washcloths, okay, with my makeup. Try to be courteous. And so, but if you're somebody that goes to the gym, so I'm going to take another one just to go over this pretty good. So if you're somebody that goes to the gym and you like to wash your face, but you don't really want to tag along all your cleansers and stuff, then you can use this micellar water, because again, you don't have to use water to wash your face. And so that's what this is doing, is washing my face. So I'm taking all that foundation off. And tonight I'm going to skip moisturizer just for the sake of time. Okay. Now, so there you go. But I do want you to see that how my face is just really tight and shiny. So I have been using retinol, and I used the skin resurfacer last night, and I love it. These new boosters are $38, so you're going to want to get you one. Okay. Again, the micellar water, if you go to the gym or you go to the lake or whatever, this is great. This is $18 a bottle. Again, not what I'm talking about, but I'm sure that you're going to be curious of what I'm using. So I'm just going to pat my face dry. I typically would never not put moisturizer on my face, but I didn't set it out. So I'm going to just skip it. Okay. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit of hydration though. Okay. Also, I do have to have stuff on my lips. I cannot stand to be without lips. So since I'm going to be working with foundation and have no lip color on, I have to have my satin lip balm. Love, love, love it. Okay. So we're going to, I need to, still feels a little tacky. Okay. So what I'm going to start with first is, okay, how do you lose a pair of glasses that quickly? Did y'all see where I put them? Okay, don't see them. Did I drop them in the floor? Okay, don't know where those went, so I will use these green ones, okay? So what we're going to use first, I swear to you, how did I lose that pair of glasses? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are going to first use foundation primer. Now, let me share with you all the things about a foundation primer. Okay, very few people have perfect skin, not even models. Okay, that is why a primer is a must-have. It's if you want a flawless looking complexion. So if you want a flawless looking complexion, you need a foundation primer. Ours does have the unique patent pending oil-free formula that can be used with all of our foundations, even under the CC cream if you wish. Now, here is the benefits. I do also want to give you a fact, okay? Foundation primers have been the secret of professional makeup artists for years to give models and celebrities that flawless looking skin. Mary Kay Foundation Primer does have SPF 15 in it. It perfects the skin as it enhances foundation benefits to extend foundation wear. In fact, some women that have tried this product believe their foundation to last like up to 9 hours, okay, or more. So it's lasted 9 hours or more with a foundation primer underneath the foundation. Okay, so here is some of the benefits. It helps to reduce the appearance of your pores, fine lines and wrinkles, and skin imperfections. It perfects skin as it enhances foundation benefits and extends its wear. This is a good note about it. It's a patent pending oil-free gel. Okay, oil-free gel formula is mineral enriched to absorb oil and diffuse light for skin perfecting benefits. Okay, so this is going to, it has light diffuser in it, so it throws the light so that people don't notice your wrinkles. It actually is going to fill in the pores like spackle on a wall. You know how you spackle the holes on your wall before you paint it? That's what this is going to do. So it's going to fill those in, fill in the fine lines and wrinkles so that your skin looks more perfect. Okay, it dries fast and it's lightweight. It's a matte finish. Again, it can be worn under all foundations, and it does provide SPF 15 sun protection. Let me see, there was something else that I wanted to make. So it's like a magnet for your foundation. You put it on after you put your moisturizer. So you put moisturizer on, let your moisturizer sit in for a few seconds. And I already told you it's a lightweight gel that glides on. But something that I hadn't paid attention to before is that it does have the ingredients in it that actually absorbs oil. That is a major benefit. So we're going to take just about, seriously, about that much. Okay, you're going to rub it together like this. I always like to start in the center of my face. Okay, so we're going to rub this all over. Now, I'm telling you, that micellar water feels amazing on my skin, like right now. Okay, so again, I just resurfaced last night, so it's looking pretty good. Not that I'm bragging on the Mary Kay products, okay, because they are flipping amazing. Okay, so I am putting the foundation primer on. Okay, now if you're the girl that's a minimalist, maybe you don't want a whole lot of foundation. That is perfectly fine. I'm going to tell you about our CC cream. So I'm first going to put on the CC cream. And let me tell you what the CC cream is. I kind of like to relate it to a moisturizer with sunscreen with complexion correctors in it. Okay, so it acts like a makeup to instantly correct complexion imperfections while formulated like skincare to help nurture skin's beauty tomorrow. All right, so remarkably lightweight. It's going to feel so natural and going to help your skin to look flawless. It delivers 8 benefits. So this is the CC cream. Some girls like to use it as their foundation, and that's all they like to use. So if you are a lover of the CC cream, hit the heart button right now and send up some love for the CC cream. Foundation primer is, somebody answer these questions if you will, so that I don't get distracted, but it's $20. Yes, $20. So thank you, Nancy. You are always sending up some love. So, but there are so many benefits to the foundation primer. Now, the benefits of the CC cream, it does come in different formulas. We have it in very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. Okay, so we have several shades of this. It delivers 8 benefits. It protects, it brightens, it corrects, it minimizes redness, it conceals, hydrates, and reduces the visible signs of aging, and it defends. Okay, so it's going to defend your skin. It blends easily. It's lightweight. As I said, we have it in several different tones. and it covers for a natural looking complexion. So you can use this with your fingers. I always prefer to use a brush. So I'm going to use a foundation brush. Now our foundation brush is 14 and it's amazing. So again, I'm just going to pump out on my hand. I'm going to use it as a foundation. So I'm going to put it all over. And I am using medium to deep, or light to medium, I'm sorry. So yeah, I wish medium to deep. So I start in the center with all of my products because I feel like that's where most people need. Their coverage is right there in the center. So for those of you watching, you see I have a lot of red in my skin, okay? So I'm using this. Now this would just be something for me that I would use if I was going to the door to meet the UPS man, or going out in the yard to work, you know, in your flowers or whatever, and I wouldn't want to be caught without foundation. So for me, I like more coverage, okay? So this is our CC cream. Again, it's very moisturizing. It's got correctors, so it has hidden a lot of my redness already, okay? Let me put just a smidge more because I want to be true and faithful to all of these things. Now, I want to direct you all, so I'm just going to spread it out. Remind me, if I don't tell you what I was getting ready to tell you about directing you all, somebody tell me, because I need to finish up on the CC cream. So CC cream, I'm going to blend. Now, if you're somebody that maybe you're whiter here than you are in here, then you may have to pull your products on down just a smidge, just so that everything blends. The whole goal with choosing a foundation, getting the correct color, is you want to, when you match your foundation, you should always match from here to here. So when you're looking at yourself, your color should, when somebody looks at you, if they look here and they look here, you match. Okay. Now, again, it is up to you if you want to be darker. Some women just want to be really dark. And if you do, as long as you use my color, I don't care which shade you use, as long as you're using Mary Kay. Okay, it's totally up to you. That is your call. So, but I personally like to match from here to here. Now, this is our CC cream. This is the size, and it is $22. Okay. Now, some women use it as a foundation. Some women use it as a concealer. So you could choose to, at this point, put foundation over this if you want. Now, as you can see, it has covered up a lot of my red. Do you see that? Do y'all see that? So y'all comment, because you know, every time you comment, that is giving you more chances at my drawings, okay? So you need to be commenting. Now, and consultants, as they ask questions, if y'all would please, you all answer some of their questions while I'm doing this, because if I start answering questions, I get really distracted. But if not, I will come back and make sure all your questions get answered after the live, okay? But as you can see, the CC cream is covered pretty well. Now, before I do that, you all have heard me talk about, I do use concealer on my whole face to correct my whole face, okay? I kind of stopped doing this for a while, but I've kind of started back now and I love it. Now, where I'm going to show you how I do this. So I take a concealer closest to my skin type. So let me just do one side, okay? And what I typically do is when I really want to like hide a lot of stuff on my face, especially y'all know that I'm really concerned about that. And I did go back to the dermatologist. I already told you that. I don't want to be somebody that sits and tells you the same thing over and over. So I'll just do this half of my face, which I am somebody that tells you stuff over and over. Okay, I don't mean to do that, but I just want to make sure y'all get it. So I tell you over and over. So right now you can call me Braveheart, woman Braveheart. That's what I look like. Okay. So now I just used Deep Ivory Concealer. Now you're going to use a cream concealer brush to blend this in. I, however, still have my previous brushes, so I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to do half of my face with concealer so you all can see the difference. Now, if I didn't have eyeshadow on, I would put eyeshadow on my eyelids too, because my eyelids have a lot of broken veins. Like, I guess I have that kind of translucent skin that you can see through. So I don't like seeing those veins and it's red. And so I try to cover them up. Okay. Now, also, you can use your concealer to cover up wash your whole lip out. It makes it a lot easier to line your lip if it's gone and you just redo it. Okay. So this is having concealer all over my face to hide everything. Now, here's the great thing about all of this that I'm doing is if I'm doing concealer all over my face, quite honestly, I'm going to use way less foundation, okay? So I'm not going to have to do as much foundation. So as I'm going back here, I'm just going to pat this, okay? Okay, so that's my concealer. You're going to use a cream concealer brush, which I think is either $12 or $14. It is perfect. If you are going to use it all over your face, just so that you get done quickly, you may want a foundation brush, because if I didn't have this brush, because I don't want to waste them, I would buy another one of these for me to put this on, because it would spread it quicker. Cream concealer brush is a little bit smaller. I really like to use that around my eye. Now, so this is my concealer. This is CC cream on this side. This is CC cream with concealer over it. Okay. I wouldn't use both. I would either use concealer or CC cream, whichever that I like the best. Okay. Now, let me tell you about our new, well, it's a year or two old now. This is our new foundation. It's Time-Wise Foundation, 3D matte foundation. It comes in luminous. They both do the same thing, except for luminous is for dry skin. So you're going to have a more dewy look with a luminous foundation. Performance is the same. Everything that I'm getting ready to tell you about this one, it's going to be the same thing in the luminous, except for like where this one controls oil, the luminous is going to give you moisturization. It's going to give you that dewy feel. Okay. So this is our IntelliMatch technology foundation. It provides a long-lasting matte finish. Now, sometimes people think because they're liquid that you're not going to get good coverage, and you are. It delivers, this one, matte wear delivers 12 hours of oil control. It's humidity and sweat resistant. It includes our 3D complex, which I'll tell you about in just a second. So it age minimizing 3D complex, applying in the morning, your skin looks instantly matte, stays looking matte all day. When things heat up, then you're not the humidity, the sweat. And I hear women all the time say, I don't wear foundation in the summer because I sweat and it just comes off. This one is humidity and sweat resistant, and it's transfer resistant. So that means it's not going to transfer off on all of your clothes. Okay. So I already told you it provides 12 hours of oil control and 12 hours of wear. So wearing the primer underneath, it's going to give it even more of a longer wear. So it's special microspheres act like a sponge to absorb oil. So for you oily girls, it's going to really help. Leaves no oily or greasy feel afterwards. So honestly, I never demo Luminous on anyone. When you have a facial with me, we always do the matte wear foundation, just because when I touch it, I don't want to feel it. And the Luminous is going to be more dewy because that's what dry skin needs. Okay. So it's going to leave no oily or greasy after feel. It won't settle in fine lines and wrinkles. It's weightless. The coverage of the foundation creates a perfecting finish. Instantly, your skin looks healthier, firmer, and younger. Okay. And it blends evenly. It's a buildable from a medium to full coverage. Now, it does have, the complex includes encapsulated resveratrol, which resveratrol comes from the skin of grapes. So that skin on a grape is there to protect it from the sun and all of the environmental factors. It's there to help keep it moist and juicy and all of that. So we've got resveratrol in our foundation, so that's going to help with our skin. Resveratrol is an anti-inflammatory, so that you, it also has vitamin B, I need to tell you that, and age-defying peptides. So this one little tube has got some major stuff going on for you. Comes in several shades. Okay, so this, going back to, I told somebody to remind me that if you will go to marykay.com, go there, then click on, I think, trends and something else. I had that up a while ago and I accidentally closed it out. But if you go there, it will actually take you, there will be a place where you take a quiz, and it says to find your true shade matching. Then if you will take that little test, it will help you. It will actually, when you answer the questions, it will come up and tell you which shade that is recommended. Now, if you're long distance to us and you can have a shade matching, then that will be the best way for us to start. Then if you purchase a foundation, know that you're never ever stuck with it. Okay, so if you get one and you're not happy with it, we will exchange it for you. Okay, so again, this comes in matte or luminous being for dry skin, and this is created to mimic your actual skin tone. So and when you get them, you're going to notice, or when you get online, you're going to see that it'll say like beige C120 or beige N190 or beige W. What that means is this: the C stands for cool undertones, warm, or the W is for warm undertones, and N is for neutral. Okay, meaning you don't really have a lot of tones in your skin. You're just you don't have a lot of yellow, or you don't have a lot of red. So now, when choosing your foundation, you're going to always, so your consultant, if you get to match in person, I like to just typically, I will just put a little bit right here. They recommend going from your right here, the jawline, and you blend just a small amount, okay? But I still put it here, typically, just so that I'm matching in here. Now, right now, I've got a lot of red going on from these lights. So I will always love to tell you this. So I start with my foundation. Okay, I think I should have got a new tube. Now, y'all know I'm pecking because that pats what's in there down. But you're going to, when you're done and it feels empty, if you will just take a pair of scissors, which I'm going to have to do right now, you may start at the top cutting off some of this tube, okay? Because I'm going to want you to see. Now, no other person or company would tell you to do this, but Brenda Howe tells you, because I know if I can keep you happy, if I can save you money and time, you'll be my customer forever. But inside here, look at all of this product. Look at all the product that I can get out. So instead of cutting it off all the way at the bottom, cut off at the top so that you're getting all that you can out of there. Don't want you to waste a single little scrimp of it. But now I want you to watch as I put this on. I'm going to start in the center, okay? And when I first put it on, it's going to look white. It's almost going to look too white for you. But as it oxidizes with your skin, if we got the perfect foundation shade, and I try to do this in the door light, in window light, you know, I'll take you outside and match you up or get you in a window light where I'm getting true lighting so that I get this right. And another thing that I love to show you is when you first squeeze out of this tube, it looks really runny and it's going to run. But when you get this on, this first coat on, and it dries, you're not going to see through it. So you're going to have a great coverage with this foundation. So don't judge it by putting it on first. You got to make sure that you match up your foundation shade. Again, all of our products are 100% guaranteed, so you're never ever stuck with anything you're not happy with. So you're going to put this on. I put the first coat on. Look how much I'm still getting out. So I'm going to this now. I probably got another day or so, most likely, probably 3 days of foundation down in here. So if your consultant doesn't get to you like the day you know that you're out, know that you probably got 2 or 3 more days. You need to tell her, I've already cut my tube, so she knows you're out and you need it, okay? So with this foundation, I do my second coat. After it dries, it's gonna dry. You're not gonna see through it. And just because it looks really runny does not mean you're not gonna get great coverage, okay? So if this is not enough coverage, now remember, I start from the center of my face and I work up and out. I work as much because most of your coverage is going to be right in here. And then I start to blend out because I watch a lot of people and they will start like right in here. Well, your foundation is going to be thicker in here now and people's going to notice it more. So I start here, blend out, and I start letting it fade out as I get to this part of my face, okay? So that is how you get your perfect shade. So go on www.marykay.com. You can put your consultant's name / if you're my customer, B. Howell. And then you can go on there. You don't even have to have a consultant to be able to go on marykay.com. But in case you want to shop right on her page, then you'll already be there. But there's a place where you can take a test and it shows you how to, well, it'll tell you what they recommend by the questions you answer. Now, so this is our liquid foundation. This is 25. The CC cream is 22. The correcting concealer is 16. Takes very little. Our brushes are 14. Now, I do this for me. You don't have to do this, but I do it. I use the setting powder, okay? Took the new name is setting powder instead of mineral powder. I'm going to use my brush, and I still come over this with a mineral / setting powder, and I start in the center just because I love how this makes my skin look. You don't have to do it. Just depends on the coverage you want. It'll take you a whole 2 seconds to do this, okay? So I put this on. That is the setting powder. Setting powder is 20. It comes in a jar like that. And then we are going to set this with translucent. The difference is this has oil absorbing properties in it. It's white. It's for any color. Okay. Even you really, really dark girls can use this. Now, this translucent powder, when you put it on, I also, when I don't have mascara, I put it on my mascara or on my lashes to absorb the oil in my natural lashes in the very beginning. So while I'm doing all this, it's absorbing the oil in my lashes so that when I put my mascara on, my mascara is going to dry quicker so I don't get all these little black dots here or wherever. Sometimes you get the mascara on your face because the oil in your lashes is not allowing your mascara to dry. Okay, so now I'm setting this this translucent. Again, it has oil absorbing properties in it, so you know from your primer that's going to absorb oil to the translucence absorbing oil. So for you oily girls out there, your oily customers, consultants, they're going to want to, especially primer, that helps, and this translucent. And sometimes dry girls think they can't use powder because it accentuates their fine lines and wrinkles, but this one does not. This one has light diffusing agents in it that it throws the light, and it's got fillers that helps to fill them in so that people doesn't notice it. So there you go. All the redness is gone. So the myth is just busted that you need a cream foundation or a thick foundation, because really and truly, you do not need a foundation. This one really covers. You want your skin to look healthy. This dries. Like I had customers that they hated that we don't have the medium and full coverage foundations. These are full coverage. And to me, these look more natural than our previous foundations. That was because I did, seriously, I do side by sides. I do one side with something and I do another side when I'm doing testing to make sure that what I'm telling you, I truly believe. Okay. So I loved our previous foundations, but when I got these, I was very hesitant. And so I did a side by side and I had the same coverage. It's just, to me, I felt like my skin looked healthier and more natural when this dried. So that's our foundation. The foundation is 25. I always use it off of my hand so that I don't waste. Okay. If you use a brush, you're going to get more of an airbrush finish with your foundation instead of using your fingers. Your fingers is going to break down. Do I have anybody still watching me? So your foundations is going to break down the consistency of your foundation. Your fingers is going to break down the consistency of your foundation. Is that what I said? That's what I meant. So it's really best. I like using the brush instead of a sponge and keeping these clean. This is very important because dirty brushes is going to grab your product and hold it. Okay, so if you're using this and oils build up and bacterias build up in it, it's going to not deposit the product on your face as well. It's going to grab it and hold it. So you're really going to use more. So it's important to keep these clean. Personally, I love our Time Wise bar. It's like a soap, but it's a bar. It's a cleansing bar. And I love this because it cleans my brushes and it keeps the bristles healthy. Okay. So they don't dry out and don't perform as well. It's just going to keep them good and clean, and they're going to feel soft and silky on your skin. But brushes, even your eyeshadow brushes, your powder brushes, all need to be cleaned at least every couple of weeks on your powder brushes, but foundation is a must, keeping it clean. We do have cream to powder foundation. Some girls really like that. It's a cream and it goes on, it dries as a powder. Okay. So to me, you got to have, in my eyes, I feel like you got to have really great skin for this one, because I feel like it can gather in your pores. That's my personal opinion. If you're somebody that you want to try it, then try it, because it's a money back guarantee. Try those colors that of lipstick. Try them. Don't be afraid, because with Mary Kay having a facial, you get to try stuff, but sometimes you need to take it home and try it for, 2 or 3 days. And if you're not happy, you can bring it back and exchange it for something you like. So let's start stepping out and being bolder with your colors, with your eyeshadows and with your lips. So it's just makeup. It washes off. And if you like it, stop worrying about what everybody else thinks about it. Okay. If you like to wear certain clothes, don't worry about what everybody, you be the trendsetter. Okay. You be the trendsetter. If there's things you like, you wear them. If you don't, then you don't have to be like everybody else. So with that being said, I think that covers. Does anybody have anything about foundation? Hopefully I've covered it. Now, as you can see, I've got great coverage because if you go back in the video and you see where I took my foundation off, I really do have a lot of red in my skin, but I have to say that even up close, can y'all see like my resurfacers and my retinol is really working for fine lines and wrinkles? Look at that. I'm so impressed. I love it. So good skincare is so important. I can never tell you that enough. I hope I can never tell you enough about skincare. Take care of your skin because all the color in the world, all the foundation in the world is not going to hide bad skin. So if you're somebody that you have problems with acne breakout, even your teenagers can use the retinol. That is one of the benefits of the retinol, is to help with acne. So anybody have any questions before I end this? Okay. All righty. Anybody have questions? Thank you all. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for the love. I'm loving it. Okay. So now tonight, my gift to you from your consultant and my gift to my customers is $10 off of a $40 purchase. If there's something that you want tonight, any of these products that I talked about, you get $10 off. So now, when I offer these, you know, it can't be used in conjunction with another coupon maybe that your consultant's giving you or whatever, just so you know that. So tonight you get $40 off. You have to call your consultant, text her tonight in order to use this. This is just a limited time offer, and this is your gift for watching the lives. So if you do have questions, come back in here and I will answer them. I love you. I appreciate you. And I always love to tell you, nobody loves you like Brenda Howe. So when you're cheating on me, if you're my customer and you go buy those other brands, know that when you look in the mirror, I'm saying nobody loves you like Brenda Howell. And I hope that concealer that you're using, if it ain't Mary Kay, I hope it breaks you out. Not really, but maybe. Just kidding. Seriously, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Again, I'm shouting out. I need to do 60 faces if you're my customer. I need you before March 1st. I need you. I need you to have a makeover. You don't have to buy anything, but I need you. All right. Hey, I just found my glasses. Woohoo. Have a great night. God bless.